Hey, I'm Brian Van.
I'm Max Van.
And today we are going to talk about what we believe is the absolute best airbag suit option available on the market today.
Hell yeah.
Airbags. If you're riding on a racetrack, or I think even riding on the street,
Even on the street, man.
there's so many options out there right now. Let's start with this. You should 100% be riding in an airbag. I don't think they're mandated yet at Moto America, but they should be.
I think in World Superbike and classes like that, and Moto America, step your game up because these damn things should be mandated.
Everybody should have an airbag, full stop. The technology is proven to help prevent and reduce injury, right? It can be the difference between going to the hospital and working on your bike to get out for the next session.
Exactly.
Right? The absolute difference maker. And when you look at the amount of money you invest in it as compared to co-pays, missed time from work, or even worse, I'm not even going to say the other thing, it's a massive savings. We're going to focus right now on track riding. We are importing and retailing what we believe to be the best option
100% the best option, the most affordable option.
without giving away any performance, without giving away quality on the suit or airbag performance. That's the most important thing. If you save money on something and it doesn't get the job done, you still wasted money.
100%.
So how good is this RST stuff, you ask? Well, this is my kid, and his safety is kind of important to me, and I've been taking him racing for how many years now? I don't even know how many years we're
Something
into
like
it.
that, 4 or 5.
And you've been in airbags
Yep.
the entire time.
The entire time. When we first started, I wasn't because I was
You were
too small.
Yep.
Too small. No, I was less than like 100 pounds.
As soon as you fit in the missile suit and Alpine Stars introduced the airbag, we got you an airbag. I remember I had to doctor up the suit a little bit because you were a little the small side.
And I was crashing, man. I tested that thing and it worked.
It worked great.
Yep.
I actually have a personal rule with him. He doesn't ride without one. He has a moto bike now, and he's using the Alpine Stars off-road airbag shirt. Right, you're actually going up this weekend. Ride with your cousin and uncle in his airbag.
Yep.
Back to the race suit. So we started off in Alpine Stars. He raced how many? 2 years in Moto America.
2 years in Moto America.
In the Alpine Star stuff, crash tested a lot. It worked great. We had been importing RST for a few years before that, and they were just during that period starting to bring the airbag technology out. I helped my friends over at Team Hammer, and we got some great Team Hammer crash footage we're going to show you in this video from our buddy Ty Scott.
Good work, man.
Yeah, that was a big one. And you can see the airbag. It's an in-motion airbag that's built into the RST suit. Deploy while Tyler is in the air well before he ever hits the ground. The video's slowed down just a little bit so you can see it. So as the RST bags came out more and more, and I saw Team Hammer using them, I was very observant. And I saw how well it performed, and then I decided to make the change and put Max into the RST product. Because I felt that in terms of protection, we were giving nothing away for the suit or the airbag. And having raced in it now, this is 2 years in it, you had a few crashes last year. You actually fell more in your off-the-rack suit.
I did, yeah, in my off-the-rack V4.1.
Than you did your full custom suit. So the suit that he's wearing now, this is a Brian Van original design. I gotta say, I did a pretty good job. I think it looks pretty sick. They did a great job manufacturing. I want to give you a good close-up look at this. And then we're going to go ahead and take this suit off. And we're going to have Max slide into the one that we are currently retailing. And what I want to show you here, what we really want to drive home is it's basically the same suit.
Same thing. The only thing it doesn't have is this cool little animal sticker on my butt.
It definitely does not
Definitely
have
doesn't have that one.
Okay, so I had Max put on an off-the-rack V4.1 Kangaroo
50 euro
airbag suit. To show you guys how close it is, just give him a quick spin, how close this is to his full professional custom RST airbag suit. Out of all the brands that are out there, in my opinion, RSTs off the rack are closer to the same ones their sponsored pro riders are wearing than any other brand that I've seen thus far. And I've been doing this for decades now.
Yeah.
Got a lot of time invested
As
in
long
this.
as I've been born.
So let's focus on something that's really important to me is value, okay? When you look at a competitor, right, competitive brands, where the airbag is sold independent of the suit, and when I consider this product that we have right here, when I look at this suit, all by itself, right, ton of Kangaroo used on it, ton of stretch fabric, right, super fabric reinforcement, all by itself, when I look at this suit, and we have so much experience with this model now, I've seen plenty of crashes in it, he's crashed in it, this is comparable, minus the airbag, with a non-airbag suit, a suit that does not include an airbag, that sells for at least $2,000.
Yeah.
Okay? So then let's say you have one of the big competitors out there, one of the big names, they make great products too. You got 2 G's into your suit.
Yeah,
How much is the airbag?
Another grand into the airbag.
So how deep are we?
You're
We're
$3,000 deep.
$3,000 deep, okay? And it's good stuff, to be fair. Is it better than this? Well, at that point we could argue. I don't know.
100%.
Is it worth twice as much? In my opinion, no.
No.
If I thought that stuff was more protective, you can bet your ass he would be racing in it.
Definitely.
Because all I care about is that, if something happens when you're on the racetrack,
Exactly.
that you have the best possible safety gear. That's why you're in showy helmets and
Yep.
CD boots and the RST airbag suit.
Yep. And also, speaking about money-wise, of all the people I've talked to and how many suits I've sold, I've never met a guy that doesn't like to save money. So
No,
Never
especially you riding a motorcycle on a racetrack.
I don't care how much money you have, man. You know, if you're saving $1,500, that's
Correct.
$1,500. That's 2 of these for the price of 1 for another company. Just being completely blunt and honest.
Yeah, we're just trying to right now, the purpose of this video is to just kind of give people an idea of how good this product really is. And we have a ton of experience with it personally, as well as through our customers at this point. So other questions that have come up, because the V4.1 is predominantly black. We have some that are going to have some color mixed in. They're going to be here in just a few days now. But they're still predominantly black. People are, oh, that's hot.
That's going to be hot.
You had this same suit last year.
Same suit, same size.
Was it hot?
No,
How was the airflow?
it's pretty gnarly. And
It's pretty mega. Okay,
Pretty
so
mega.
You look at all the perforation. Like look at that.
Yep.
Down into the quads, perforated motion panels.
Yep,
all
you
the
got the
stretch
stretch
fabric
fabric.
blows air freely.
especially when that gets wet, it's going to feel real cool.
Perforated motion panels back here, perforated panels here, perforated there. It drives air in. It's like wearing an air conditioner.
Exactly.
Right?
And
You
then-
get out behind the bubble, air blows in.
That's it.
That's point one. Point
Airbag.
two is the airbag, the way it's designed and the way it's integrated in the suit. You take the competition where the airbag is a standalone unit that will integrate with your race suit, or you're wearing your race suit over the top of it. When you do that, you have to first build a vest that is going to serve as framework for holding the airbag, right? Because it has to be held somehow. That adds layers. And you then put the race suit over it, and you simply have more layers. It adds a little bit of heat, right? For some people, that's a problem.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's worth the trade-off, but it's hotter. No doubt about it. What RST has done here is they're using the liner of the suit itself as the framework to hold the airbag in place. That preserves, and the way they've laid the airbag out, and we have a full video review of this, it preserves a lot of the airflow into this suit, so it moves more air than, I would say,
Any other suit on the market.
full stop. Any other
With an airbag in
airbag
it.
suit on the market, it moves more air.
Yep.
So don't look at the black color and be like, oh, it's going to be too hot.
Yeah.
That is simply not the case. Controller that's used, right? The airbag brain.
Then in motion box, the box.
The one that's in this suit, it's the same box that we're using, that we're using in Max's suit, that riders around the world that are wearing full custom pro riders, same box. Team Hammer, right? M4X Star Suzuki, same box. And that stays very close to that theme of, and this is something that RST actually markets too, because it's true. that their off-the-rack stuff is basically identical
Yep.
to their full custom. If you're interested in this, we have a lot more information. There's two models available too. The one that we're showing you is the V4.1. This is cut in a very athletic way, right?
Yeah.
So if you're slimmer, right? And we found people even that are carrying a few extra pounds, it still works well for them.
100%.
This is a more athletic cut suit. We have the Pro Series suit that has a much roomier cut. And if you watch the videos we have on our website, I have Max in I think it was a 50 euro. We call it out in the video.
Yeah, exactly.
He wears the same size in each suit, and they're independent videos under the product listing for the respective suit.
Fit a little
You can
bit bigger.
see the difference.
See the big difference, yeah. Yep.
So if you're a bigger dude, you need more operating room, you like more
Yep.
comfort, you don't want it to
Yeah.
fit the way you see this fitting him, take a look at the Pro Series.
Yep.
In the end, you're still getting a top quality suit, but you're getting the exact same airbag. And
Definitely.
as a bonus, it even sells for less.
Yeah, exactly. And here's one thing I'm going to say. If you guys are weird about trusting the airbag and you want to stick with the more, I'm going to say name brand, blah, blah, blah.
Which is totally fine.
Totally fine. But here's the thing. I've crashed in this suit at 110, 115 miles an hour. And I got up right away and I was cheering. Of course.
Once
I mean,
he celebrated the lap time, he did the lap before.
celebrated the lap time, and I celebrated because my dad had to work on the bike. No, but this suit protected me 100%.
That actually probably was part of it.
100%. I mean, the airbag was a little tight when it went off, just like it would be in any other suit or in a car. But I walked up and cheering, and I was happy and I was smiling. So
The product is effective, and
this is legit.
and I think sometimes it's easy to kind of get lost. When you see something that is a comparable product, but it sells for a lot less, like we just told you, that's $1,500 for this, $1,499 versus $3,000 for competitors. That's half. Sometimes that makes people question,
Yeah.
right, the performance of this as compared to that. What we're trying to share with you right now is our experience with it
Exactly.
and our recommendation. We know it works. If it didn't work, you can bet your ass he wouldn't be in it.
Yeah.
If you want to buy one or you have more questions, the first place to start is with our team here, and you can get a hold of Max directly.
Get a hold of the Vanimal if you'd like. Yep.
888-784-4327. He's at extension 248. You can also send him an email, maxvan@sportbiketrackgear.com. You just want to leave a question in the comment of the YouTube video. I answer all that stuff myself, and I'm always here to help you choose the right gear for your next ride.